Hey everybody, this video is to demonstrate how to take a refusal with the new software. So we'll walk through it real quick. So you're just going to kind of go through and start filling out your information as you would on a regular chart. It's kind of important to note though, all the original information like the dispatch info out of the printout, the patient info, um, and the initial times, at least dispatched on scene, need to be in there before you generate the worksheet. So as you see, we're kind of working our way through, turn the red stuff blue, and that just has to happen so that it can fill into the worksheet. Um, Another important thing to notice about worksheets is that once they're done, you can't go back and view them. You can only view them as a PDF. You can't go back and edit it once it's done, submitted. And we're also going to kind of show you exactly what signatures and where the signatures need to go if you're going to choose to do digital signature capture on this. So as you can see, we're just going to update all this stuff real quick. Put in some patient info. As we're doing this, also going to advise that this is going to be in lieu of paperwork. So once this system is up and running, everybody's comfortable with it, you'll only have to do this. So on a refusal, you won't need the clipboard anymore. You can literally bring the tablet in, go through this process, and you won't need to actually obtain any physical paperwork anymore. So once that's done, on the right side here where the power tools are, we're going to go over to worksheets. We want to select the refusal worksheet, which is on the bottom right-hand side. This is what it's going to look like. You can see everything's populated from the PCR. I did not put a crew in, so I have to update that. If you put the crew in ahead of time, it'll be in there. As you scroll down, we see an AMA refusal. It's going to ask you all the same questions that are on the state form. And you're just going to work your way down the form, selecting the appropriate answers as you interview your patient and do your assessment. Vital signs will also come in, but they're not going to get documented on the form. You want to document them in the normal area of the chart, and they'll come over automatically. You'll see for each section it has a heading. All must be yes, or medical command must be contacted. All must be no, or medical command must be contacted. It's the same exact rules on a paper form, it's just digital. Whatever risks you explain to the patient will get typed in here. And it's important that they understand that risk, so we're going to select that. And you can see that has a medical command contact point. If you do contact command, you can put the physician's name, all that information in here. If they spoke to the patient, what they ordered, if it was approved or denied, or any special conditions. And then from here, you're just going to update the form as necessary. We have our Bucks County Rescue Squad verbiage in our form, just as we did on our paper. The patient signature is going to be here. If you notice, there is an enlarge button. From there, you can turn the iPad sideways, and it'll give them a nice big area to sign with their finger. The EMS provider is going to sign. And then if there's a witness or a police officer, they would sign here. And the form is updated. So once the form's done and you contact a medical command if necessary, we're going to hit OK. It'll save the form, take us back to the regular chart. We can see at the very top of the form there's a PDF button. If you click it, you'll get this screen, and you can generate the PDF. Unfortunately, the Wi-Fi was really, really slow today, so we couldn't get the PDF to come up. But this is where you would actually be able to view exactly what you put in on your refusal form. And like I said, there's no way to go back and edit it once it's done. So please try to make sure it's right. If you needed to redo it again, you could do that. However, if you redo it, in the PDF, you're going to see the one you completed incorrectly and then the one you completed correctly. So if that was the case, just please make a note in your narrative of why there's two refusal forms. And then once we're back in the chart here, you would complete everything as required, and you're done. Real quick now, we'll take a brief overview of signatures. We'll pop on over to signatures here, and we're going to go to Add. This is for every chart as well as refusals. You're going to go to the signature section, and you see we have our options. We're going to start with the patient signature. We're going to notice that it automatically populates the HIPAA, which is all of our HIPAA verbiage right from our form, and also our supplemental billing form, which used to be the back of the refusal. Patient's going to sign. We're going to do this on every single call, so we don't have to forget to do one or the other. And then patient signs that. It'll automatically populate their info if we hit get name. We can see there's a whole bunch of other forms here. We don't want any of them. All we ever want to do is HIPAA and medical necessity. We don't want to ever document the refusal in the signature section. It's only just the patient signature as we have here. But additionally, we don't want to get receiving staff or anything else digital yet. We're working on being compliant with the State EMS Act and leaving the transfer of care form. So for now, we still have to leave a paper form. So please don't get those signatures here. But moving forward, there'll be other fields for that. This isn't it. Right now, only the patient signature goes here. That's it. And just for those two fields. If you have any questions, give me a call. Thanks.